Now we come to the last item on the agenda, that is proposing a vote of thanks. And who else to propose than an old friend of the community, Lord Eric Avebury, who is known as Eric lovingly by all of us. Lord Avebury, a humane and humble being, needs no introduction in our community at least. He is liberal by disposition as well as in political inclinations. He has served both houses of Parliament for 40 years. His interest lies in human rights, race relations, and righting the wrongs all over the world. Buddhist by belief, he is an active patron of Buddhist prison chaplaincy. He also plays an active part in the asylum matters. Lord Avebury has always spoken frankly about the persecution of Ahmadis in Pakistan and about persecution in other parts of the world. He is an outspoken and fearless critic of the blasphemy law in Pakistan and has said so even in the presence of President Pervez Musharraf. We are proud to have him here, and I request him to come and propose a vote of thanks. Lord Eric Avebury.
Your Holiness, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, Assalamu alaikum. It's really an immense privilege and a pleasure for me to be invited to propose the vote of thanks this evening, as it is to be with you in this magnificent gathering. I think that, like the Mayor, I've exhausted all the superlatives in the descriptions that I could offer, but I would have to keep you here for a long time to expatiate on the wonders of this magnificent complex and the message that it's sending out, not just to the community here in Merton, but to the whole world. I think it bears testimony to the strength of your faith and is, to me, a tremendously welcome manifestation of that faith here in the community and of the message of peace and tolerance and understanding which we've just heard from Your Holiness and which radiates out from this centre to the whole of the rest of the world. Because I believe that the Ahmadiyya community has a hugely important role to play in conveying these values, not just to the people here in this community in Merton or even to Britain alone, but to those that you serve in the 184 countries worldwide where the Ahmadiyya community has taken root, and that number's growing all the time, because as people listen to this wonderful message that you propagate, they love to hear it, and they join you in many thousands, tens of thousands, and I'm delighted to know about the growth of the faith of Ahmadiyya community in the world as a whole. And I think we're tremendously fortunate that we've got the headquarters of that faith here in London, and many of us over the years have benefited from the wisdom and the wise advice that we've received from you and that you're always ready to offer, and that we've heard again in the words of Your Holiness that you spoke to us just now. And the presence of this mosque complex here in Morden, the largest, as we've heard, in the whole of Europe, not only provides the facilities that you need for the expanding community of the Ahmadiyya Muslims, but it reminds the rest of us of the civilized and humane values of Islam which you espouse and which you propagate. So we thank you, as speaking on behalf of all your guests, not only for your kind hospitality here this evening and for your friendship over the years. We thank all those that have been concerned in this magnificent project which so much enriches the environment. we thank the whole community for the outstanding contribution that they've made towards the enrichment of our society and the society of the world as a whole.
Ladies and gentlemen, our proceedings always start with the recitation of the Holy Quran, and they are concluded by silent prayers. Before I request Hazur to lead us in silent prayer, I should explain to you, you are welcome to join us in this prayer in which we give thanks to God, or you can pray in your own way if you like. So I request Hazur, Hazrat Khalifatul Masih, the Khamis, the fifth, to lead us in silent prayer. Hazur.
Ameen.
Ameen.
The verses from the Quran.
सलाद नहीं खानी पहले नहीं वो भी खा लेते हैं ये भी खा लेते हैं कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता मछली है
Can I pass you something? What's that?
अच्छा
Silent